I'm Jennifer Morris, CEO of the Nature Conservancy. I'd like to first thank His Excellency Minister Wang of the Ministry of Ecology and Environment, Executive Secretary Marema, and the other distinguished delegates at COP15 for this opportunity to share the Nature Conservancy's input to these proceedings. We have a monumental task before us which can only be attained through strong collective action. Through these discussions on the new global biodiversity framework, we must find a way to halt the drivers of biodiversity loss and create incentives to stop harming nature and to begin restoring it. This means transforming food production to better protect and benefit nature while ensuring food and nutrition for people. It also requires us to ensure that investments in the built environment do not fragment or degrade ecosystems. As governments rebuild in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, we have an opportunity to ensure that investments flow toward activities that help, not harm, nature. At the Nature Conservancy, we see three keys to financing this transformation. First, countries should undertake reviews of harmful subsidies in the agriculture, forestry, and fisheries sectors at the national level. Our Financing Nature report found that we could identify up to a third of what is needed to close the biodiversity funding gap by redirecting existing subsidies, ultimately reducing the need for additional biodiversity funding. Second, we must engage the financial services sector, including the Task Force on Nature-Related Financial Disclosures, to develop metrics and disclosure requirements for nature-related risk. This is critical to make financial investments in portfolios nature positive by 2030. And third, we must drive financial innovation. For example, there is a huge opportunity right now to support indebted countries by helping to restructure their debt and create more fiscal space for investing in conservation. The Nature Conservancy has identified opportunities for these debt conversions that could generate up to $1.6 billion for marine conservation and help conserve 4 million square kilometers of ocean, a 15% increase in the amount of ocean area currently protected. The Global Biodiversity Framework can help propel action in each of these areas and establish the guardrails to ensure we build back with nature in mind. Thank you all for your efforts towards a nature-positive future as we strive to reach our collective goals during this and future segments of COP15.